Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Fanning, and this is Warm Up 271. And this morning, I listened to a TED Talk by Lisa Feldman Barrett, and the topic was You Are Not at the Mercy of Your Emotions. And she talked about emotional intelligence, and it was really interesting to me because I think right now, a lot of people will say we're going through some emotional times. And what was interesting is that emotions are unique to each individual, right? And please listen to the TED Talk. But there's a couple things I want to talk about here. So first and foremost is that we are not born with emotions, right? Our brain's purpose when we're born is one thing, is to run the systems in our body. Our immune system, our cardiovascular system, our nervous system, right? Our circulatory system, our limbic system, all those types of things. That's its purpose. I mean, that's what it's there for. And then what happens is it's searching for wiring, searching for building connections, and those connections are built through experiences, through guessing, if you will. She really talks a lot about that, about how our brain's just guessing. And then what happens, it remembers, and then it says, oh, and then we start to develop these emotions that we build, right? So what you feel is what you feel. It's not what I feel. And so one of the things I think is we think that, happy, sadness, anxiety is normal for everybody, and it's the same. It is not. It is very, very different because it is learned, right? And once we can have that emotional responsibility to realize that we're in control of our emotions, we're making a decision based on past information that we had through our learning and through that wiring that's causing us to feel the way we are. And that's our emotion that we have chosen for that situation. And here's the great news. This is so liberating, if you will, when you can control it. And I'll give you two examples, right? I'll give you one where we blame other people for our emotions, which is not true. So when I had an argument with my 17-year-old son, he says, Dad, you make me so mad. That's not true. I'm not making you anything. This is a stimulus that has happened to you, and your brain and its wiring has chosen anger or being upset as its reaction. That is your choice. You could, if you wanted to, you could analyze the stimulus and choose a different response, right? I don't make you anything. I don't make you happy. I don't make you sad. Loss in your life, it doesn't make you anything. It's what you have learned and chosen to be the reaction to the situation. And I say that because right now we have so many people that seem to be upset and angry and emotional when the truth of it is it's your decision and how you see what's happening in front of you and the reaction you're choosing, right? And then the second one is this, is most of the time when we have those emotions, it's tied to our body, it's tied to our gut, it's tied to the responses. Our body is sending signals to our brain all the time, whether it's through sight, sound, touch, taste, feel, right? All of that stuff is sending a sense to our brain, and our brain is guessing, okay, what's the response? And then what it's doing, it's diving into past experiences, and it's determining if this is the right response. So really, our brain is just guessing all the time until it decides, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And we have control of that. So when my son was getting his driver's license and he was going to be doing the rough drive, right? He was going to be doing the freeway drive, right? And he says to me, Dad, I was so nervous. Well, think about nervous energy. What does nervous energy cause? It causes an increase, right, in anxiety, chemical cortisol in your body. You maybe get a little bit anxious, right? You may have an increased heart rate and those types of things. Well, guess what? That same body, that same thing that happens is also excitement, right? It's also excitement. It's the same thing that happens with excitement. So could you, in that moment, could you change your response? So instead of saying, I'm so nervous for my freeway drive, what if you said, I'm so excited for my freeway drive, and allowed that to be the context to which you chose the reaction to have? And it's not easy to do, and it's something that needs to be practiced. But my point to all of this is two things. One is the emotion that you experience is not the emotion that somebody else experiences. So don't think that it's all the same. And don't place judgment on somebody because they don't feel something the way that you feel something, because it's not theirs, it's yours. And number two is have emotional responsibility. Be aware in the moment to say, this emotion that I'm choosing to react with, is it benefiting me? Is it benefiting others? Is there another emotion, another way that I could respond that's different? Because nobody makes you happy, nobody makes you sad, nobody makes you angry. It is your choice. We are not born with emotional circuit board in our brain. It is learned, and it is our choice on how we choose to react. Watch the TED Talk. Please watch the TED Talk. I'm going to put a link to it. All right, everybody. Hey, be awesome and help somebody. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you later.